In this video, we will be discussing the most fascinating moment in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, the WOW signal. On August 15, 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope in Delaware, Ohio received a signal that lasted for 72 seconds, which turned out to be the most powerful signal ever detected in its decades of observations. A few days later, when an astronomer noticed it on a computer printout, he scrawled WOW in red pen across the page. The data looked much like what SETI astronomers expected to see from an alien intelligence. However, despite many attempts to follow up on the find, the signal, called the WOW signal, has never reappeared. In this video, we will explore the mysterious origins of this signal and the controversies surrounding it. The Big Ear Radio Observatory was well known among astronomers in its day. The telescope was designed by pioneering Ohio State University radio astronomer John Krause, and was largely built by university staff, volunteers, and part-time laborers in the 1960s. Originally, it was constructed with funds from the National Science Foundation funds to carry out the dedicated task of creating the most accurate radio map sky ever. But after mapping the radio sky in 1972, the telescope needed a new task. Beginning in 1973, NASA agreed to fund a largely volunteer-staffed effort to search the sky for radio signals from technologically advanced aliens. Besides the professional astronomers behind the project, a group of doctors, lawyers, school teachers, and college professors from totally unrelated professions also pitched in over the decades. The search for the WOW signal began when Jerry Ehman, a volunteer astronomer, spotted a set of numbers and letters, 6 EQUJ5, on August 17, 1977. To the untrained eye, it looks like nonsense. But to Ehman, the data meant that Big Ear had picked up a very strong signal that started out low, increased in strength, and then dropped off again. It wasn't earthly. The signal also only appeared in one of 50 possible channels. As he poured through data from the following days, he was surprised to find the signal didn't reappear. The SETI team at Big Ear checked everything from comets and planets to satellites and more. Nothing matched up. The team kept Big Ear observing that same celestial spot for a month, yet they found nothing. And a year later when they tried again, they still came up empty. The SETI project at Big Ear ultimately lasted for 24 years, making it the longest-running continuous SETI search in history. But during that time, the investigators never picked up anything else quite like the WOW signal. For Ehman's part, he also maintains that we may never know exactly what he discovered that day. No conclusion was ever possible other than it certainly had the potential of being a signal from extraterrestrial intelligence. The WOW signal has been a topic of debate. The radio telescope was eventually dismantled, and the land it occupied was sold to a shopping center developer. Today, there is nothing left of the Big Ear radio telescope except a historical marker at the entrance to the shopping center. But the legacy of Big Ear and the WOW signal lives on. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence continues to this day, with many more powerful telescopes and sophisticated technology at our disposal. And while we still haven't found concrete evidence of alien life, discovery of the WOW signal reminds us of the vastness of the universe and the possibility that we are not alone. As Shostak puts it, the WOW signal is a reminder that there are things out there we don't understand, and that's worth keeping in mind as we keep looking.